Today we're talking everything from Beef Season 2, Episode 1 through 4. Listen, we learned a lot from this show so far. We've learned that deductible does not actually deduct from your bill. The pain scale in the hospital is nothing like Letterboxd. So, you know what? Grab your red Gatorade. We're going to talk more about the Beef Episodes 1 and 2 on an all-new episode of Unbinged starting now. Welcome to Unbinged, podcast where we break down the shows, movies, and news you love to binge. I'm Alfredo Brown, joined as always. I got Jagger, Matt Kopfhamer. We're talking everything from Beef, Season 2, Episodes 1 through 4. But first, the spoiler warning.
We're about to spoil the first 4 episodes of Beef Season 2. Doesn't really matter if you've seen Season 1, so, you know.
Beef, Season 2, the anthology series, directed by Jake Schreier, who he's been coming up in the world. He directed Season 1. He recently directed Thunderbolts. He'll be at the helms for Marvel's X-Men movie that comes out. And I can kind of see how this all fits. This show has done, honestly, it does this kind of the same thing, but different each time, where I start off saying, I hate these characters. And then I say, why do I care about this story? And then I go, oh, fuck, that's kind of interesting. And then I go, okay, well, now I'm hooked and I need to watch the whole thing in a day. And it's incredible how they can convey so many messages, whether it's emotional, socioeconomical, generational, culture, like all these different clashes. It's been really great to watch so far. When you guys are watching, what is this show really doing? Like, what do you see it doing? Jag, I want to start with you.
I always see the where I can relate, and it's always with what you said, like the economical upward mobility thing. Like I've always been the person trying to get to the next step in life. You know, I've only just now feel remotely comfortable, and I know that can change within an hour. So that's what I feel from it. And then it's kind of like White Lotus in the sense that I like to watch messy people, and I'm going to get the most entertaining fucking crash out whilst feeling for other people. Like you feel empathy for people you hate. That's what this show makes you do. Like I would hate basically everyone in that country club because I've worked at a country club. Like right away, I'm like, oh, another show that's made just for me because I've lived this before. So
I think the biggest thing to get out of this is a single line that is spoken by the husband, and he says, you know, everybody be scamming. And I think that's really the central theme of this show is maybe not every character starts out scamming, but they quickly realize the only way to move forward is to participate in the economical scam that is capitalism. And so it's holding up a mirror to the ridiculousness of how the system is set up. And so you have these two characters like Austin and Ashley who are, you know, they're trying to work their way up in life the right way, and they're given this almost golden opportunity to join in on the fray of like, okay, the way to get ahead for real is to fuck over the people in front of you and ahead of you, and then hope they don't get stabbed in the back when you're ahead of them. So I think that's really what this show is trying to point out is like late stage capitalism, baby. It's fucked.
Cough. It always comes back to capitalism, no matter what.
it do though. He's right.
It do.
Yeah.
It's capitalism masturbation, as we find in this show too.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of times hand in hand, you know.
Literally.
Well
That was $20 a jerk he was doing. I mean, Jesus.
That's why
when that was revealed that he's a porn addict and he's paying he's paying women and he won't have sex with his wife, who is still gorgeous, albeit she is a terrible person. Like, it just shows like, okay, there are things deeply wrong with him as well.
And I think that's what this show does the best, is that it'll take people from so many, and not to sound corny, but people from different walks of life, right? Whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're a convicted felon or a person who has perceived to never done anything wrong and totally innocent, is that everyone sort of has their dirty little secret and their breaking point, and that sometimes those intersect, right? And with, let's talk about like that specific thing with Oscar Isaac's character, Josh, like him doing these sessions with, you know, I guess cam sessions or whatever we're going to call them. And it becomes more reflective where it's less about how he feels about his wife and more about how he feels about himself. And it's easier just to kind of not deal with the other person, look inward, find satisfaction elsewhere. And oftentimes it kind of ends up being that all these characters are just ashamed of themselves. They all have deep rooted insecurities that lead to poor decisions. And that's what the show becomes every single time.
That's life.
And I think it's important.
It is life.
And I think it's important that they showed that he wasn't just watching porn, which I'm not shaming anyone. If you watch, I watch porn. Like, it's
What is it
not
from
that big a
Superbad?
deal.
Like, don't judge me for watching porn. I'm normal as shit for watching porn. You're the weird one for not watching porn.
Yeah, honestly, in today's day and age, with the access that we have, it's normal to watch porn. What he's doing though is he is emotionally cheating and trying to find validation through these cam girls, and also spending money that he doesn't have on these cam girls. And that's where the real issue lies, is instead of just getting off and then moving on, he is dwelling in the like you said, the shame. And that's why he quickly closes the laptop when he's done, because he's like, oh no, what have I done again?
I mean, that's also just a natural thing, baby. That's not just being on the camera.
Post nut clarity.
Guys are like, you know what? This was unprofessional. Just walk away from it.
And I'm going to talk from a place of, I hate to say it, I don't know another word from like pretty privileged, but like I read something that like it's men are down bad. We're just like not okay collectively, because the amount that dudes spend on OnlyFans, it's like wrecking marriages. Like it's like a whole like fucking thing about it. And it's like that gambling's higher than ever. So it like literally we're seeing that right now. And it doesn't matter what level you are. Your homie that works at a gas station, barely getting by on rent, he's fucking spending all of his money on gambling and porn and probably some other third addiction. If you are a manager, GM at a fucking country club, you're just getting more elaborate porn and weirder gambling with Michael Phelps and probably a third
That
addiction.
scene was nuts. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm sorry to
nuts.
cut you off. But Michael
But
Phelps
that's fair.
cameo,
Yeah, dude.
insane. I loved it so much. He was my
Put your
hero
money
growing
in.
up. I was
I was
you're a
watching.
swimmer.
I was a swimmer, so he was my
watching.
hero.
And I'm like, is that Michael Phelps sitting? I was like, first of all, that's Benny Blanco over there. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
is that Michael Phelps? And then he's like, okay, yeah, Phelps, you win. And I was like, oh shit,
What's
is.
your Venmo, at Michael Phelps?
Phelps.
I just love how like
I want to check
how much
Venmo
would
and see if it is at Michael Phelps. Like you can like,
start requesting money.
Jag, but what you're saying is so true that it goes beyond just what people are going to call like sexual deviancy, right? And like porn and whatever. It's, I think adults and people in general genuinely have in a relationship with their screens, with their phones. And we've even seen that with now some younger generations, whether it's been other shows that we're watching or even now, like we kind of heard the male loneliness epidemic and how you said more and more men are purchasing OnlyFans, but they're not actually approaching women out in the wild.
That's
It's
what
such
it,
a,
that,
it's
that's
crazy.
what I was talking about, the pretty privilege. I'm like, you have to pay to go emotionally cheat on your wife, dude. Get an Instagram; it's free.
But hey, here's the thing though. We see the flip side of that with his wife. With oh my god, I'm forgetting all of their names.
Her name's Carrie Mulligan. We can just say that.
Lindsay.
No, it's
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
With
Yeah,
Lindsay.
Josh and
Yeah.
Lindsay,
Yeah,
and then
the
we have
actress
Ashley and
is-
Austin.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So with Lindsay though, we see her also doing the same, not the same thing, but something similar. She's trying to get validation, like Oscar Isaac's character is doing with cam girls. She's doing with ex-boyfriends and with random people on like WhatsApp and Instagram, where she's kind of teasing them, getting a response, and then being like, boring, and then moving on and blocking them. But when she feels down about herself, she goes back to that well of validation. And that's what I think everyone is missing in this show, is either you have no validation for your partner, like we see with Lindsay and with Josh, or we see almost like fake with the younger couple, where they're like, I love you, I miss you, you're my everything, but they're not really doing anything
Talking.
to support each other. They're just, it's just surface level, which is Austin's entire character. He's all surface level. There's nothing deeper beyond those eyebrows.
To be fair, though, I think he is the most open and honest about things to a fault. It's just
he's
like
also
you
the
said, there's
dumbest.
just not a lot to him. You know, like he's just not very.
He's a
bright.
very shallow pool.
Yeah, and it's not even just shallow, like only like pretty people. This dude is
No.
like he's actually, I think, on the what is it, whatever D&D scale. I think he's like true good, you know. But that just makes
Lawful
him
good.
lawful good. But that just makes him incredibly corruptible at the same time because he's so pure, and that's why it's so easy for the Koreans to get over him. Like Eunice, that she's honey dicking him, right? Like,
Oh, so much. Like
like
immediately pick that up. Like she might have some attraction to him, but she is also in a position, and you don't get to that right hand position of a billionaire without being ruthless yourself.
I think there's both. I think there's both for her. I think she's kind of having her cake and eating it too. In her position, how often is she meeting and dating guys? Right. So I think
sure
there's probably
she's busy.
I think there's a little bit of like making the power play and being like, I'm gonna get some while I'm at it.
But I
By the
think
way,
at the
what
end
I-
of the day, sorry,
Yeah.
before you go on, I think at the end of the day, she's not viewing Austin as a potential partner. She's
No.
viewing him as a piece of meat, and then
Yeah, dude.
patsy.
That's. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying she's looking to marry him. I'm just she's trying to get her fuck on.
neither am I shaming either. Men been doing
Yeah.
it for years. We can't say
Yeah.
shit. 3 dudes on a podcast. Come on, like I
Get your
will
bag,
not
girl.
contribute to that.
On
Not
God,
here.
no cap, bro.
Do it, lady.
But there's a couple things I want to talk about there. We talked about like the emotional cheating thing. Before we do that, I just want to remind everybody you got a bunch of ways you can enjoy this show. First is right here on YouTube. We also have the show available on audio on Apple or Spotify. So if you're listening there, please take a second to give this show a 5-star review. That helps us so much be able to grow. We are an independent podcast growing day by day over here. We're not only covering Beef. Next Tuesday, we're going to have Beef Season 2, episodes 5 through 8, the second half of this. But we've also got The Boys, Season 5. We've got Your Friends and Neighbors, Season 2 on Thursdays. We just finished all 15 episodes of The Pit. And then for our premium subscribers, we've got Invincible Season 4, Euphoria Season 3. We've got our rewatches of Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Project Hail Mary, all available for you there. So please make sure you're subscribed. Now, guys, one thing that both of you said was the emotional cheating. And I know we don't have to talk about many connections to the first season, but that was kind of something that happened with a totally different character and different story, where the husband in the first season does his emotional cheating, where he's saying that he emotionally connected with someone, but he never actually had sex with them. And I think that's so interesting to bring that back here in the second season, because for a lot of these characters, they've even said that like that bothers them more than actually sleeping with someone, is having that emotional connection. And to bring that around in a new way, I thought was, I don't want to say it was repetitive, but it was actually innovative because he did the same thing, but in a new way.
Yeah, because we got that with the brother.
Because now everyone's kind of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You've got what's his name? Austin? Yeah. Austin's doing this with Eunice, where he like openly admits, yeah, do I have a connection to her because of our heritage and other things? Yep. And then you've got Oscar Isaac with his cam girl doing the sort of emotional cheating there. And then you've got, I keep forgetting the name, Lindsay, sort of doing the same thing out and about. It's interesting how there's just varying levels. It's almost a spectrum of emotional cheating that we're seeing here.
And with Lindsay's, I feel like it is a direct, and I'm not saying it's okay, but it's a direct result from not getting any attention from Josh. It's just like it's
Seeking
straight because like
validation.
it's almost like, oh, me and Josh had sex, we cuddled, we talked, we felt like a couple, we made a plan together. Fuck you guys. Like, yeah, that's what she started blocking. Like, I don't care about you anymore. But like when she doesn't feel the love from her husband anymore, where else are you gonna get that? And that's when everything else comes. So like, as a
I'm surprised she's
husband,
not cheating.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No
as a
sex in a
husband-
She
year
would
is
have-
crazy.
Yeah,
She
it's
would
nuts.
have
I've
if
been
Woosh had
there,
made a
though.
move, I bet. Like, I know Woosh was just trying to, like, sell her something, but if he had actually tried to sleep with her, I think she would have done it. Because you're right. There was not only the physical disconnection, but there was the emotional disconnection between them. So when you have both of those things, how can you not expect your partner to look outside of the relationship for that validation, for that emotional connection? Like, you're almost, at that point, you're ignoring your partner. You're almost begging them to leave you or cheat on you because you're not giving them what they need to sustain that relationship.
That's what that is, though. That's that level of relationship apathy if we want to call it that, where it's like you don't even care anymore. Like if it ends, it ends. I mean, that's kind of where they were. Now the only thing keeping them together, it's sort of like the couple that says, let's get pregnant to stay together. It's the embezzlement. It's the idea that we could be rich and have a B&B. And like, that's what's keeping us, that's the glue holding us together. I mean, they're fucked. Like all these relationships are fucked. Like if we get to the end of this show and they're all together, I'd be shocked.
It's Bed Bath and Baby, because like the
New store.
The Airbnb is their like anchor baby in the relationship.
Uh-huh.
It's like, so once we
all
get
their
through
money
this,
into
this will
it,
fix us, a business.
And I like how they had that small moment of like, yes, I'm gonna quit my job. We're gonna focus on this and make this our thing. And we could totally do this. We know what we're doing. And then they get the invite to the other couple's, that's a $20 million property, and just the scope of it blew them away. And then you see them immediately revert. Yeah. You see them immediately revert, like, well, if I take the extension, we can have more time. We have a bigger runway, which in the first episode, that was their biggest fight, was how long it's taken them to get this thing off the ground. So it's just funny that it recontextualized everything for their relationship when they got presented with the hard truth of like, you're not really cut out for this. You think you're dreamers, you're not doers. You're good general managers, but you're not architects when it comes to
be
building
fair,
this thing.
I blame Josh. Josh needs to go all the way the fuck in or not. Like that. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's scared.
That like he's playing scared. Like he's in love with that job, and that job validates him. That's why he surrounds himself with bullshit. Like he is, and like. He's a mama's boy. I mean, like, let's just say what it is, who probably had a single mom and grew up tough, and that's fine. But the way that he copes with that isn't in a healthy manner. The way he copes with anything isn't in a healthy manner. Like, I should just go find emotional support from the women I married, but I'm going to pay this OnlyFans woman to tell me how special I am while, I spank it. Like, that's just not great.
He's also deluded himself to think he's part of that 1% that the country club members are. And instead of realizing, which, Lindsay points out repeatedly, like, you're just the help. They view you as the help. You're never going to get more than that.
That gets reinforced all the time by, I can't remember the character's name. he's a that guy.
Troy.
Who always calls him amigo.
Yeah.
It's like the most micro racist thing possible.
It's demeaning.
Every single time he's like, hey there, Latino help. What's up, my amigo? Every time. Fuck, man.
I'm the good tipper.
It was nails on a chalkboard.
My first experience in a kitchen, fine dining, or in general, front of house, back of house, because like cart girl, that's like the coveted position, because the fucking old perverts tip you well. It's kind of fucked up. But like, I was a pool boy for the same fucked up reason. Like pool boy, I'm serving drinks. I'm not like cleaning the pool.
I can see it.
Like, hey man, here's this. And I wore like a tiny polo and like really tiny khaki shorts.
Sleeves or no sleeves?
And all the old white ladies were.
Yeah, I had to wear sleeves.
What they should have done was let you do the sweater vest, but with no shirt underneath.
Like a swole Carlton. Yeah.
Yes.
What was different is it wasn't ran by like quite so much by a GM. It was a GM and like mainly the chef. I was telling them how much money they were hemorrhaging. Like you guys have worked with me. I'm like, oh, numbers. Let's all panic. The chef, he put me aside. He's like, you need to remember who you are and your place and what you look like. And he was a black chef too. Like he straight up told he like Sam Jackson me. Like he was like, that's a nigga on a horse. It's nuts, dude. Like I tried to ride in a horse, and
like he was trying to look out for you, but it's still fucked up. Like,
exactly.
Damn.
I literally saw. I'm like, if I
There's
stay here, I'm gonna be you. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck that. I got to get out of here. And I started working in the gym, and that's a different kind of help.
You know what? This kind of leads me perfectly into the thing that I think some people might actually miss if they don't care about it, but it's been sort of a small detail that becomes a recurring theme, is these ants that keep showing up throughout each episode at varying times and varying ways. And I was reading up on this, and the writers and directors talked about it, that they kind of left that theme of the ants showing up to be open and allow the viewers to basically make their own conclusions with Cough. I know you're erect as hell right now. Just the idea that you can make your own conclusion on this.
Ambiguity, yes.
Cough's desk is just gonna start elevating. It's like, oh, cool, you got a standing desk? Nope.
Sort of.
But I think there's a lot of ways you can look at this as just like the ants are tired of being under the boot of the management, or, you know, people staying in line, playing their part. Like, you know, like lines at theme parks were developed by watching ants in, you know, in ant farms and how they make their tunnels. It's a lot of the same things. You got your worker ant, the queen ant, like there's a lot of different ways you can look at this. But I think it's really interesting how they keep bringing it up at what we've seen to be some of the most inopportune times. It only comes up after a negative scene.
I take it from Archer, where it's like,
Is this how you
want
want
ants?
This how I get it.
yeah, this is how you get it. Like anytime they leave shit anywhere and they don't like just clean it up
Oh,
and
I
they kind of
love
move
that.
on, it's like that's how you get ants right there.
I love that so much. Poor
See, I took
Burberry.
it almost. I took it. Oh no!
They should have never named that dog Burberry.
Episode.
That's a cunt dog name. Like
It is.
Oh,
But he's
sorry, you
such a
guys hate when I
cutie
say that word.
patootie.
He's a wiener in a sweater named Burberry. That
Oh, I
dog
love
was
him so
bound to
much.
get lost at some point.
That's
I'm
if
so
I'm going
sorry.
to use a C word, it's for a dog named Burberry. Come on, guys.
He doesn't deserve that.
If that isn't the
He's an innocent
cuntiest
boy.
little dog name in the planet.
See, I took the ants more as like an invasion of your safe space, right? Like Ashley and Austin have brought up, like, I want to be your safe space. Austin literally approached Lindsay, be like, we are a safe space if you want to change
I
your
hate the Gen Z
situation.
lingo. I
I
hate
know.
it so much.
She's laughed in his face. So to me, the ants represent an invasion in that safe space, or the breaking of the illusion that you even have a safe space. That's how I took those. But again, that's just
I
my
don't know, man.
personal
Austin's
interpretation.
safe space seems to be a celebratory dinner at CPK.
CPK, California Peach Kitchen, love it.
I'm trying
Wait,
not to
wait.
make fun of them because I've been there. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that is. I had to like wonder where they were in America, because like they're in California, and I'm like,
Yeah.
California people hate CPK. Like, you know, like I had to like.
Well, when you're
really
used
check-
to DiGiorno's,
that's
Oh
exactly.
yeah, when they're celebrating, it's like, should I break out the DiGiorno?
the triple meat. The
triple
triple meat.
Yeah, I've been there.
is this just stomach pain? I had a hot pocket. Oh, dude.
Is that the bacon ranch? Yeah, but it didn't taste ranchy. Oh, yeah, those are
sour.
definitely expired.
Sure wasn't ham and cheddar. Some of these lines are just so ridiculous.
Well,
but
and they're
it's-
supposed
you
to
need
be,
that break.
They're supposed to be what, 20?
He's 29, she's 26.
Okay. I mean, they're still living kind of like college kids, which would make right. They're still living kind of like college kids though, and especially for a girl who, like, one of the things to keep bringing up is no high school diploma,
No high
no
school.
college. Like, these are typically some of the speed bumps you go through in college, is sort of like eating whatever's around and making your way and
no
finding
money.
out who you are. Whereas on the inverse side of this, first of all, the Jalen Smith erasure will not stand for the 2015 Butkus Award winner, Austin Smith here, or Austin Davis, whatever the fuck his name is. All right, you put some respect on Jalen Smith. He worked hard for that trophy. But we're seeing a guy who's just like still stuck in his past. Can't get through it. And she's also very much stuck in her past, even though it wasn't a great past.
Well, it's her insecurity. Like, it's the her upward mobility thing. Like, and that's fair, because, like, you know, everyone sees themselves in every character, you know, or you can to a lot of them, or you specifically don't. That's a different kind of relatability. But like with Austin, I kind of see like my past self, and I'm embarrassed because like I've been a fucking bum. Like, guys, you don't become a podcaster for a living unless you've been incredibly rich and things,
Or you're
you
out
just
of
get bored,
options.
or you're like, yeah, like
One
this-
step above
You're like,
porn.
you know what would be a great addition to the house? Some cool fucking lights behind me.
yeah, dude, like you don't start from the middle in podcasting, you know, like
Let me get some wood panels for the wall.
yeah,
That's what I
like-
really need.
Yeah, we had a woman who got a real career, and we were just like, you gotta believe in me, babe. You know, then like for some of us it works out, and then there's 1,000,004 fucking Austins, you know.
Do you notice
The
how
saddest-
quick he went into like, it's kind of weird how like you got the job, but like you didn't say anything for me to maybe
Yes.
get a job.
Yes.
But then when he does get it, there's the
Well,
insecurity
she's upset
comes
about the
crawling back up.
way. She's upset about the way he got the job because he's been shady. He was shady for a couple days. And
Oh, I'm not talking about
used-
her being upset about it. I'm talking about him like
Oh, gotcha.
feeling insecure about it. Like the insecurities are just kind of always there, no matter. That's something that whether you are, I think we learn this as adults, right? Is like no matter what level of job or success or whatever it is, you kind of always have that imposter syndrome that's sneaking in, that insecurity. And then you start to look around and you see other people that are either above you or at the same level of you doing the same job shitty. And you're like, oh, we're all just faking it till we make it. Right. And it goes back to the thing you said, Koff, like at the beginning. It's just like everybody be scheming. Like that's, or scamming or whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, like that's
Both.
It's so true. Scheming and scamming.
Yep.
Did you guys
And,
ever get a job you didn't deserve?
All the time. No, actually, I'm not going to lie.
I did. dog.
I already
Yeah,
know-
you
I
know what?
already
No,
know
yeah. Yeah, I have.
And you just kind of figured it out. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like us with Babe Ashley. I was just like, been there, Ashley. Good luck. You know. And again, it's like it's Darwinism, and I think at every level you have that, but it's more savage the further down you are. You know, it's like the crabs in the bucket thing. There's more people to pull you down,
Pull you
and I'm
down.
like, here you go, Ashley. You're either going to be a problem because then this is I learned this young. Someone's like, are you a problem or are you a solution? Because I would be the guy that would come in that's like, look, numbers. He's like, okay, what the fuck does that mean to me? Like, do you have are you going to come to me with problems or are you going to come to me with solutions?
with a solution.
And that's what she needs to learn. And when it goes back to full circle, what I was saying about her insecurity, her freaking out about if her bummy ass boyfriend is going to leave her, fiance is going to leave her, is kind of derailing everything for her, where if she would just kind of play it cool, she'd land on her feet and everything would be fine, you know. But like I don't know what happened to her in high school. She's probably insecure. I can't get any better because I don't have a degree, and feels low about herself when she's the one who's like really making everything happen. And homie wouldn't even get to see Eunice if it wasn't for her. And that's something that she really needs to like work on within herself. You know, I feel like this Austin is like he's too dumb to even truly be mad about, and you're just kind of mad at his parents. Like, or it's like where's this?
Because at the end of the
Why'd
day,
you make him-
Austin's kind of a puppy, where it's like, oh, he pissed on the rug, but he's kind of cute, so you can't get too mad at him.
Sam would love him.
Oh,
So I think that's what Eunice sees in him. She's like, oh, come here, like you are mine now.
you idiot.
You are a mess, and I can fix you. Yeah.
Come to mama.
You are a beautiful mess. One of the saddest parts for me, or saddest lines in the entire show, was after they successfully blackmail Josh and Lindsay, and she's in the car and she celebrates. She's like, yeah, $45K and health insurance. We're set for life. And I was just like, oh, baby girl, no, you're not.
In
That's
California,
nothing.
you ain't even set for the
That's
week,
literally
homegirl.
Nothing. Oh.
In California, I was like in Arkansas. You're like, okay, the rent is paid.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's what I'm saying is like that one line just it gives you the whole backstory of her life, where she has literally been told she is nothing. She's probably been ignored. Like she gets ignored actively by her father. Her mom was probably one of those overbearing moms that was like, you're never going to be good enough for anything. No man's ever going to want you. And then I wonder if she may have had a pregnancy scare in high school and that's why she dropped out. And that's maybe leading to some of these ovarian cystish. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I'm not an OBGYN.
What?
I don't know what can cause. I know, surprise. I don't know what can cause, an ovarian cyst. But her background is a sad one and a profoundly sad one because of just these little moments of her being like, yes, this is a win. And it's like, oh, no, it's not. It really isn't a win.
So sometimes those can just happen. By the way, just for like disclosure on the ovarian cyst thing, it can just happen. Like doesn't have to be necessarily a reason. Like it just
Gotcha.
body function. What I will say is I think that all these characters have like these breadcrumbs of how shitty their past was or what has led them to this situation, whether it's Oscar Isaac's character with the mom dying and how much money was going towards the mom, or his wife and getting an inheritance. What was that from, and why is she basically, it's almost like someone who has been enabled, that she's had so much money that she's never really had to work for it. And now when she does,
used to date a duke, like a literal duke. So that means she comes from some sort of nobility or money.
Look, he kind of
You're
fucked
dating
her and her family a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
a little bit.
I don't feel bad for her.
A lot bit.
A little bit. And then
she's my least favorite character in the entire show.
Well, and I want to get to that in just a moment, of like what is our favorite storyline or characters so far. I think the one that I'm interested in learning more about right now is going to be Ashley, because I think if there's a character that I care about the most so far, it is her. And now she just kind of, at the end of episode 4, she makes a fucking horrendous decision of breaking into the house, putting the blood in the orange juice, and then letting out the dog. Like, now she is going to be in, I think, the biggest pickle of everyone, because
how's she gonna get caught though? That's the thing.
I don't know.
I don't think she'll get caught, but I think
it happens, man.
It's going to be the guilt.
All these, maybe. I mean, the dog. Does it become like a Jag? You saw season 1.
Coyote
does it
food.
become a? Well, no. Like, what if the dog is with her, and like we're trying to make predictions, but it could be like the Danny thing at the end of season 1, where the little girl's in his truck, and it's like, fuck. You know, like it could be like, oh, now the dog's with her. She's got to try to return the dog because she doesn't want it to get hurt. Like there's a million ways this could happen, but I'm most interested in her. And we talked about her family. Like every time she reaches out to the dad, he's just watching a game, or like him saying like, hey, I'm at the Wolves Lakers game.
Wolves game.
I'll get back to you. Like he's obviously got money. Like there's no way you don't have bread if you're sitting at the Wolves Lakers game.
Well, it could be debt.
You remember what I said about men spending money on stupid shit? Like
look at Oscar Isaac's garage. Anthony Edwards, he's the future.
A1s, baby.
Got Tiger Woods golf clubs.
Should have
sold those. Should have sold those Tiger Woods golf clubs a while ago, though, brother.
Yeah. It's just bad luck.
Should have invested in police blankets, but
this is Tiger Woods' actual blanket he wore in the cop car.
Do you think those clubs are worth more now after the arrest?
Maybe it becomes like a Muhammad Ali thing. Like I remember there was like his
market.
signature became more valuable when he couldn't do it anymore. So if Tiger's not golfing anymore and those are his clubs, now you got a limited
Maybe
number.
the value goes up.
Those are up. Those are up in value, kids. But okay, what's the favorite storyline for you guys so far, character wise? Like what is it that you're most excited to see the conclusion for the second half of the season?
Outside of Ashley, I'm actually really interested in the Parks, the billionaire wife and the surgeon, and like.
Okay, interesting. That's like the least interesting for me.
That's where I'm with Koff. This country
because we're going
club.
to Korea in the next couple of episodes. I look forward at the descriptions. They're going to Korea, so I feel like it's going to be a big storyline. Sorry.
I'm going to Korea.
But yeah, just the fact that she asked him point blank, she's like, do you love me? And he gives this long rambling answer of like, I'd be nothing without you. And he never says I love you. And she just responds simply, I love you. And so I want to see more of that dynamic, because he's clearly like just a gold digger. And she, for whatever reason, loves this idiot. So I want to see more of those interactions, and if she actually can pull this off, or if she gets taken down because of her love for an idiot.
I actually am not with you, Koff, after you said more. I'm interested in the...
Jack's like, love, ew.
Yeah.
Embezzlement, color me intrigued.
That's where I'm at, dog. Yes, that's where
White collar crime?
More crime.
Yeah, because like this whole time I'm counting, I'm counting dollars and cents, because I was just like, oh, we got a nice little illegal plastic surgery thing going on. Nice. And then he's like, well, where are we going to move the money? And I'm like, you just bought a country club. That's a cash business. And then they were talking about the invoices and everything where he put his miscellaneous. I'm like, buddy, you fucked up. Because the way that you actually should be doing that is when you invoice other people for other things. Let's say that like,
those invoices.
Yeah, if you buy cheaper straws, or you say you're buying more expensive straws, but you buy the cheaper ones, and then you put this much money went to the straws, but then you pocket the dividend of what you did on the cheaper straws. They do this shit in construction all the time to make a profit off of
Unbinged is about to be out here selling the shittiest of t-shirts, but we're going to say we're getting quality t-shirts for the audience.
That's what it is, Doc. We're not going to do that, actually. We're very serious about this. But yeah, if you guys want to start contracting, that's what they do. They're like, hey, we've got you the most expensive material, but really they just like went to Lowe's and said, yeah, that one, you know,
Yeah.
give me the middlest one.
Which reminds me, how much do you guys pay for your missed services every day?
Your missed
Not
services.
missed, dude. At least $2K.
Yeah.
I love how
10
Eunice
grand
is
sounds
just
about
looking
right.
at it. Eunice is just looking at him like, you beautiful idiot. Like, are you serious?
She's like, you're just being nice. And she's like, I am.
Yeah.
Missed services. Jesus, man.
Well, and there's so many ways where in that scene, like he's obviously and easily the mark that they need to be like, oh, you're going to be running the gym so we can
Scapegoat.
spend. Well, not even that. It's just like, we don't want someone who actually knows what they're doing running the gym, because now we can
Right.
spend way more and say that we spent it on equipment and all these other things. He's not.
And by having his name as the front in charge, he's the one that takes the fall if they get caught. So he's the perfect scapegoat and fall guy, because he, like you said, he doesn't know what he's doing. And
I would
his
have
imagine
two
with
fall
that
guys.
it's still.
Ashley
Homie's
too.
signature is on everything.
Oh yeah, and the
in there.
GM.
Josh,
And the
yeah.
GM. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I could give a fuck about their relationship, dog. Homie gonna die soon. I was like, this money thing is nuts, man.
Is that
Also,
not like an easier thing to kind of just like, this is on everyone? Yes, the underlings are signing on stuff, but it's like, it's not just on them. Like in corporate white collar crime, like this is one of the rare situations where the shit will roll uphill.
And this is
Should,
what happens. This is what happened in like Fire Festival. Like they brought up like the festival thing, the bellied up. It's like what people will see is an opportunity to make money, and then the sharks come out. So like they're like, oh, it's multiple people with problems. They're like, this will fix it. No one will notice. But what'll happen is like all of a sudden everyone be scamming, and then something happens. One little person finds a note or an invoice because they are doing some bullshit, and then one person
It's a
gets
bubble.
caught, and yeah, it's a bubble. It's a
And then
bubble. It makes a circle, you know. Quote of Rob Schneider. Gross.
Oh,
Which was so interesting to me when you see that the Koreans figure out what Josh is doing. They're like, oh, we can do it too. But instead, to me, the dumbest thing was having every single one of those invoices be the same amount of money for miscellaneous services. Vary
That's
those
stupid.
numbers.
yeah.
Make those numbers different. It's harder to track them. And do it and instead of doing miscellaneous services, make something up. Be like catering. This one's catering. This one's for the wellness center. This one's for whatever.
I just
Well, then
told
you
you
need
how
to
to
do it
do
all
it.
in
Then,
the same
well, then
category.
you need receipts. You need receipts if you get too specific. Miscellaneous services, you can, you know, you could throw off. But by the way, guys, I mean, can we just get like a whole new podcast all about crime and how to? We're every episode
How
here,
to
no matter what
get
the
away
show
with
is,
it?
we're just teaching people how to crime.
This was 102, guys. If you want to see 101, we're doing Your Friends and Neighbors, where I break
Yes.
down what you do when you do the crimes. This is like, you got money, now you need to move it. How does this work? Yeah,
That's the
so-
new pod. How to crime
For
with Jagger.
for
Man.
legal reasons, this is all a comedic podcast, and we don't actually do
Conjecture.
crime ever.
Conjecture. Yeah, this is
Speculation.
pure entertainment.
We've never crimed.
Yeah, it
Never
works
ever.
for Fox News. Ayo.
Entertainment purposes only.
I will say this. There's one thing that stood out to me as like this probably could have been undone real easy now. And it's when Oscar Isaac's character gets caught by the boss, and she's basically like, all right, cool. I know you'll get your hands dirty. You're going to keep doing this, right? At that point, I would say he's not really beholden to this Ashley girl anymore.
Well, he's still worried about the video, and he knows they have backups.
and the people that are there. Like if that gets around the country,
Okay.
Like yeah,
So it's more so getting it to the members of the country club that
Yeah,
police you can
it's his
handle, boss
reputation.
you can handle. It's the
Yeah.
people.
Reputation, though, you can't. And if he is if he's fired or when his contract's up, if his reputation is a shambles, he's homeless.
Dunzo.
The problem though is that the problem that I don't think she has thought about either is that she's fired too if she takes him down. Like she's going down with him. It's not like
Actually,
she gets a
got to lose.
promotion.
She didn't have anything. She was
Well, that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
fired.
But now she has something, right? Like you point that out to her, and all of a sudden, it's not as it's not as easy for her to let that video out because they're going to say, "Oh, well, you got this job under false pretenses, and you're the one that's had this video the whole time. You're blackmailing. You think our clientele wants to be around that person?"
Though
I think
she
everyone
Especially
loses
the whole
their job.
discretion.
She
thing,
could
which is
release it.
True.
Yeah,
She could release it anonymously and then just deny ever any knowledge of it. She's the only one that knows the truth or the four involved. So
sure. Now she's got these pictures though of all of the miscellaneous invoices. So I'm curious. Like I know she says that her whole thing is she's going to bring down Josh and she wants to ruin their lives. I guess
by
the
King
plan
and
there is to.
Award,
I guess the plan there is to take down the entire country club and lose your job.
maybe.
Also,
Honestly, I was expecting her to figure out the Marta Diaz thing before, and then the Koreans figured it out first. So I was wondering where they were going with that. If she's gonna, like you said, if she's gonna try to bring down the entire country club because now she's realizing the entire organization is a scam, or is she just gonna try to hold that and maybe blackmail Chairman Park or
By the
Chairwoman
way,
Park?
Latinos, you're always using the hyphenated names or
Lucrecia Diaz.
no. Well, he used the middle name, or you're using. I'm blanking right now. What is it called before you get married? Your maiden name. Every time you can use that, especially if you're gonna do some fraudulent shit like this. You fucked up.
we really will teach you how to
Alright,
do
tune
shit
in,
here, guys.
tune into our How to Do
Yeah.
Crime podcast coming next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Like I said, like he set himself up to get caught.
Easy.
Look, every time using miscellaneous for the same number, again, it's you got to
And
hide
he
that shit
used
in the
the
material
joint
cost.
checking account. He's
Yeah.
the joint checking account that his name was on too. So how hard is that to look up?
Like he's never heard of Bitcoin before. It's like, what is this? You're doing crime in fucking 2018?
Doing crime like a pilgrim.
Yeah.
Guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for us here. Episodes 1 through 4 of Beef Season 2. We're going to be back again, like I mentioned, for episodes 5 through 8 in the finale. Go through everything here, give you a full review of the season, and we're going to be back on Tuesday with that. Like I mentioned before, we've also got other shows that we are covering. We've got The Boys Season 5 every Wednesday. We've got Your Friends and Neighbors Season 2 on Apple TV regular, not plus. They dropped the plus, guys. That's on Thursdays. And then for our premium bingers, Invincible Season 4, Euphoria, and our rewatches of other shows that we've done. As always, I want to thank everybody for watching or listening all the way through. For myself, for Koff, for Jag. We'll see you next time. Adios. Yeah, this isn't making the post-credit scene anymore, but yeah. That's why I was just laughing at it.
Cut this all out.
Cut that.
All right, now it's post credits starting now.
Is the post-credit scene here with us in the room?
You got to pay premium for the post credit scene.
Yeah, the super double post-credit.
Yeah.
I think one of the teasers should be the BB&B, but make it something other than bed, breakfast, and barn. Because that
So
was
you
that
have
was
half
like
a joke, is what you're saying? You've come to the table.
Well,
with
no,
half
I'm just saying. Like, I'm looking at the show sheet and all the teasers from the same episode, and we're covering 4 episodes. So I think it would make sense to kind of vary that up a little bit, right? Or I can shut the fuck up. Either one.
No, it's less about you shutting the fuck up and more about how it doesn't really matter. It's just something silly that I say to start us off. I don't think anyone's like, well, god damn, he said 3 Bs. I gotta listen to this. Like it's just more
I
of like
don't know. I'm just trying to think of what else could be funny as a teaser that's from a different episode.
we're just out here setting the tone, baby.
All right.
This is like when I go to the Chappelle concert and the Chappelle show, and then Marcelo Hernandez comes out first. We're setting the stage. Like I can say like a few silly things here, and then Jag is gonna go and say something that's actually good, and people are like, "Man, I like this podcast." We're just setting the tone. Jag's like, "I'm gonna shut the fuck up," because he's not wrong.
I'm just Dr. Shen, man.
What would be your suggestion then, Koff, for the B?
No, I don't know. That's
Big
BBDBB.
black.
big booty bitches.
Oh, actually,
Yes,
like it.
that's what I should say. We're here covering beef.
You say
Big
you
booty
say
bitch.
you say BB&B, and then Jag interrupts with, "Oh, you mean big booty bitches?"
Well, now
I
we're
interrupt, and
scripting.
It's not as funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you said it out loud,
Fine.
it's kind of fucking terrible, huh?
Fine, I don't like it anymore.
This is our
Let's just record,
creative
get
process,
sober.
everybody.
Just bully Matt until
this
he
is good
quits.
post credits, and I get
This is good. This is good. Get all the bad ideas out now.
This is why I said. So you came with half a joke. Like, where's the
Yeah, man.
punchline?
Half a thought is how I live my life, my man. I figure it out along the way.
He's like, sometimes they finish, sometimes they don't. So.
I always finish.
Just like my. Yeah.
See, Coffee,
Good time.
you're a setup man. Like, let us do the setup, and then you
I'm a
drive
point
it home.
guard. I throw the
Yeah.
alley oop, and you guys
Cough a
slam
good
it down.
starting pitcher that comes out for about 3 innings.
And then I get gassed.
And then we got to bring in the middle reliever who can do the next 4.
He needs
I
time.
can throw heaters for 3 innings, and then my arm's just like, all right, I gotta go.
Cough gets about 30 pitches in. This guy's gonna need surgery after his first game. Fuck.
Just give me a bucket of ice. I just put the whole arm in there. Yeah.
That's like
This is
I was.
this is all we know about baseball, by the way, everybody.
I know enough about sports to know that was watching Eastbound and Down. I was like, Danny McBride being a pitcher is just like the most insane thing ever. This man has T-Rex arms. Like, it's just like not fucking physically possible. And then like when I hear about their creative process, that like that's like part of the joke. Like the most unathletic fucking build.
That's so funny. But then you look at pitchers from the past, like David Wells, who was just a fucking butterball.
But he
Oh,
was long.
He had
though.
big-
That's
he
the
had
thing.
big, long arms,
Yeah,
true, yeah.
like he was.
It's the
Like
torque
that
that you
mother-
can get from having longer
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah,
Like Randy Johnson, he's gangly as fuck, so it's like he gets that wind up and then he kills birds with it.
yeah.
You know, he
Like,
killed
they-
that bird on purpose.
Oh yeah,
had
he saw
to.
it coming.
He saw
Saw it
it,
coming.
and
He's
he's
like,
like, I'm
"Fuck
gonna
you."
fucking kill that bird.
He's like, "You're the government," and then he threw.
birds aren't real.
Which is why it's ironic that now he's a photographer. He took up the spy drone and replaced it himself.
I'm not gonna
You
lie. What
can't
I
beat
really
him,
like is
join him.
Jag's like his little tinkle tinkle sound that he gets. He does like the TikTok mom.
What's
Can
a better
you give me a
sound
little,
than
like-
this?
Can you give me little nails on the cup too?
The little-
The
Today
ASMR.
we're drinking
Mm.
creatine and green juice. Is it good? No.
No,
Tastes
but it
exactly
cleans
like
me right
chalk.
out.
No, you got to do the real thing. It's like some say it tastes like chalk. I actually think it tastes better. It's like,
Jag's like, guess who doesn't have to go to Korea for skincare?
Dude, I'm so excited. We're going to Korea in like a week, and I'm just telling Gabby, I'm like, I might do that laser face thing. That sounds fucking great.
And then die on the table because your old ass doctor has a tremor in his hand? What the
all right,
fuck?
before we get going, I don't know how. Maybe we'll get there organically, but just in case, tell me in the comments what the red mask is for. I'm too lazy to Google.
It's a
It's just
UV
red
light.
light therapy.
It's supposed, it's UV red light.
does
It's
red
supposed
light
to help
do for
with
you?
wrinkles. It's supposed to help
Am I
with wrinkles and like
Superman?
cell growth. No,
Promotes blood flow, cell growth, smoothens
it's all
out
bullshit.
skin, it repairs.
It's
your
bullshit,
skin.
right? Like it's a fucking scam. to
like
make
there
you
may
look
be a
goddamn Sith Lord.
small effect, but it's so imperceptible. Like it's bullshit.
Spoken like
Alfredo,
a man.
you
right
use
there.
a mask, don't you? You got
No,
one,
I
huh?
don't. But I have. There's 2 women in my house that do. They don't watch
he's
this or
learned to-
listen to
he's
this,
learned
but
to
I'm
shut
just
the
saying,
fuck
like
up.
it doesn't not work, but it's relevant.
With that
relevant.
note, take it away, Aaron, before
Yeah.
Alfredo gets in
Yeah.
trouble.
wait.
It's like-
Oh, wait, I meant to look this up. Because one of the questions I had before we get into the pod is why is the surgeon so freaked out that he killed a patient? Is it because it's Korea,
killed
or is it
someone.
because? Well, yeah, but like if we go to surgery, we may have to sign a bunch of waivers saying like if you die, you can't sue.
I
So
don't
is it
think
different in
they're- I
Korea, or
don't
is it
think
because they're doing
it legal?
not a? Okay, I was worried that I was misunderstanding. So they are running an illegal surgery.
That's
shop?
why they have to launder the money, because they're
Yeah.
making.
Oh, okay. I may have missed that clue then.
Yeah.
Okay. because it
This is
confused me
Crime
when he said,
102 with Jagger. So you've acquired
there
the
you go.
crime money. What are you gonna do with it?
Open
okay,
up
so
plastic
'cause-
surgery office in Korea.
because what confused me is
But
he
you
had that
can't
one
tell anyone.
patient. He had the one patient right after. He's like, "Oh, everyone says you're the best surgeon." So I was like, "Oh, so he's a well-known surgeon, and he's just
think
freaking
it's-
out because of reputation."
I think it's the rich people that talk to each other of like, I know a guy and he's really good. That happens all the
Even
time.
though
With
he's a
like
back
people
alley
with
guy.
people with wealth in circles, they're going to talk about, I know a guy. He's
Okay.
the best. He's the best,
Okay.
and he's
That
exclusive
makes more
just
sense
for
then.
us.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
He got in trouble
'Cause
doing
I
this
was
one little
confused.
thing.
Right.
And
I
he'll
was
do
confused.
the
I was like,
shit-
okay, they could, like, I get maybe it was like the if it gets out, like your reputation's ruined, and then your wife's business goes down because of the stock. I don't know. I wasn't quite sure what I was thinking.
No,
But now it makes more sense that they're running a
Never,
legal
never
chop shop.
consider that anything being done is legit.
Cool. Everybody be scamming. There we go.
Everybody
There's your
be
teaser.
scamming.
There's your teaser. Everybody be scamming.
Okay.
Instead, grab your red Gatorade.
I
Yo,
mean,
if that lady's like, I'll take the red Gatorade, I'm like, the fuck you will.
did you see who that was though?
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's the lady from The Office. That's Pam's landlord from The Office that she sets up Michael with in the blind date. And he just pretends to
You're
not
very
be
rude.
Michael.
If only I had a red Gatorade.
See, you don't want me to say the red Gatorade thing, but then you keep bringing up the red Gatorade. We're going to do it.
We're gonna do it.
We're going to do it. All right, let's go.